Hello everyone out there. This is Melvin McClarity, and I just came from canvassing for Hillary Clinton. And of course, hey, I'm not telling you who to vote for or anything like that. It just depends on what world you want to live in, the Hillary Clinton world or the other guy's world. But I've been canvassing myself along with other canvassers on the ground, and so we really know what's going on. So a lot of times you can't pay attention to the polls, and Republicans, they trying to mimic what we're doing, but I believe it won't be as successful at all because they started kind of late. But anyway, I've been out and I've been, just getting strong support for Hillary Clinton because they really despise the other guy. And I've been doing this like every weekend, just out canvassing for Hillary Clinton because I really strongly believe in her. And to have a first woman president, and I believe in her ideals a lot more so than the other guy. And he demeans women, he demeans every race, color, and creed. And that's why I say don't believe the polls. It's what's happening out here on the ground. And they say, there's a low early vote turnout for African Americans. From my assessment, from being on the ground and canvassing, a lot of African Americans are coming out on election day. So they're going to be out in droves on election day. So the early vote is how Barack Obama won his 2 terms, and it will be how Hillary Clinton will get to the White House on early voting. But there's a lot of Hispanics that are going for Hillary Clinton and going Democrat this time around. So what I'm just saying to you is, just vote your conscience. I'm not telling you who to vote for because you can vote for whoever you like. Put a independent candidate if you like. But the 2 main candidates, you need to just vote. Get to the polls and vote. And that's the main thing. And it's actually, carrying on President Obama's legacy. Because this other person, he wants to just tear everything down that President Obama has done. And we can't let him do that. I mean, this man for 8 years, Congress, the Senate and the House, they did not want to work with this man. And, I'm not mentioning race or anything like that, but I think it had something to do with it. I say always playing the race card. Well, you've worked with every other president except for the first black African American president. So anyway, like I say, we can't let this other guy, tear down everything that Barack Obama has built. And this man came in, when he came in 8 years ago, he came into the worst economic depression, almost on a depression. We would have went into a depression if he had not taken us out of it. And the economy has come back strong but it still has a ways to go, but it's a lot better than it was. So I applaud Barack Obama for that. And also I see on TV that, you see on TV, some black people say, hey, we don't owe him anything. That's not true. We owe him a lot. I mean, I know some people, they haven't gotten the right jobs that they wanted or higher paying jobs that they wanted. Hey, I've been in that position myself. But hey, it's up to you to keep fighting out there and not to stop looking for a job. Sometimes you have to start at the low end and work your way up. So that's what you have to do. I mean, I've been there and done that. So, so has my wife. She's been there and done that too. And the thing of it is, you just have to keep on striving. And you'll get there. You'll get there. But, like I say, for this man to say that, the other guy, to say that it's rigged before it's even done is a bunch of hyperbole. And that's what it is. So I am honored to canvass for Hillary Clinton and to be out here. And it's 3 days until election. And all I'm saying is, hey, you vote your conscience. And as far as I know, we're definitely ahead in the early voting. And just watch on election day how the black people will come out in droves for Hillary Clinton. And she has some good surrogates out there, and the number one is Barack Obama. And we're just doing everything we can to get this woman in the White House, because we definitely don't want the other guy. Because I know there's other, he has his staunch supporters who will disagree with this. But I don't care. That's them. This is, freedom of speech, the First Amendment, and the other guy always talking about the Second Amendment. As a matter of fact, I don't even think he's read the Constitution. But because he just insults everybody. So I guess he thinks he can insult his way to the White House, but that's not how it works. But anyway, I know from the news reports and everything, CNN, that if he does not win Florida, he does not have a pathway to get to 270. I mean, if he does not win Florida, game over. So it's tight there right now, but we're hoping, hey, Hillary Clinton wins. And I have 2 daughters myself, and I want to let them know that, hey, they can do anything that a man can do. And so women are making a lot of great strides right now. And you always have to remember, hey, you came from a woman. You would not be here if you did not come from a woman. You wouldn't be here. So you got to think about that. So, this is the end of the trail right now for me, but I'm definitely going to be voting on election day for Hillary Clinton. I haven't early voted because it's just superstition that I don't want to rock the boat. In all the previous elections, I've always voted on election day. So I'm going to keep that tradition going. So this is Melvin McClarity, and that's my word, and your word is your bond. And just vote. Just like President Obama said, don't boo, vote. Peace.